going on? Just eat a banana. Eating a banana with Johanna. I got my laundry done. Um, Currently trying to edit a video together. I think one thing I'd like to do is bring this guy up. Pose. Share this one. Share. Like that. So this is that other video that I was editing together. I think this makes it a little bit better. I still want to finish it before I put it up on this channel, but I have a second, like, just pizza dedicated channel, and there's a company that's looking for a head chef position or head pizza chef position, um, and they wanted to see a portfolio. So I figured, well, not only will I send them some pictures, but I'll get these videos edited up. I hate that this thing pops up all the time. The mouse. I'll send them some photos, but I'll also send them the videos that I have of me making pizza, because that can be good for an employer to see, I guess. So it's like the Neapolitan slap technique and a little hand spin in action. Boom, boom, boom. I think I'd like to either put some music or maybe some sort of commentary to this eventually before I actually put it up. But, I wanted to do another live stream tonight for the end of the week. I figured this would be a good place to have a little bit of a debut of this before it's completely done. So that's a little ricotta and spread around. This is a mushroom pizza that I'm making at the bottom, and at the top, or to my left there, and the thing is a margarita pizza. I personally like when I have the whole ball of mozzarella, and I can just kind of pick parts of it off to put around in a circle. Um, there's a few different stories of where the name margarita pizza comes from. Um, there's one version of it that's kind of the most famous, which is right after Italy got unified um, under the Italian flag, the king and the queen were going around. Oh, did I not edit that correctly? Wait a second. Let me go back. I didn't actually watch this. Yeah, I can fix it up later. That's not that bad. Hope there's no other really jaggy jump cuts in there, but maybe there is. I don't know. Anyways, there is one story that's famous about it where it's right after the unification. The king and the queen are traveling all around Italy. They go to Naples. There's a famous pizzeria there. They make them 3 pizzas and bring them to them. And the queen really liked the one that had the red tomato sauce, the green basil leaves, and the white fresh mozzarella because it reminded her of the newly designed Italian flag. And the restaurant owner, the pizzeria owner, see, look how nice those look. The restaurant owner said, well, in honor of you and, your majesty, all that, we will name the pizza margarita. Now, That's a great story, great marketing, great salesmanship. Um, from what I understand, historians say that they've actually been using the name Margarita Pizza for longer than this, because when in reality, when you put the fresh mozzarella around in dollops in a circle like that, it kind of looks like a flower. Specifically, it looks like what in America we call a daisy, but in Italy they call it margarita. So it was really more to look like the flower. Um, but listen, I don't want to yuck anyone's yum, you know. So I really like doing a little bit of that lemon zest and chives on the mushroom pizza. Um, Especially with ricotta because you use the lemon juice in the process of making it a lot of times. So it's just nice. So get rid of that, go back to ours. So, and better clean up. That's all clean laundry and a kitty cat. Look at this fuzzball. She's so photogenic. Anyways, um, yeah, not not my most productive week. I guess it wasn't too bad. I helped my friend clean up a curb at a McDonald's that we're going to start skating because it's pretty good. Night spot, and had some fun there. Did get a little bit of skating in, more than I have been. Did make it to the gym all week long at work. That was good. Um, it's looking like this is going to be a very long week, especially on the weekend. The next 2 days I have doubles, working from 9 a.m. until about 8 o'clock. Um, I'll get out a little bit early, I think, on Wednesday and Thursday. Thursday, I have the Zoom call about the head pizza chef position, which I feel like I'm in a good place for because I like the job that I have. It doesn't pay enough. Um, it, I wish that there was a way to make that work, but it's just not sustainable in the long term. But it's definitely something that I can coast on until I find something that pays better. And this seems like it pays substantially better. Like this would be this would be a good paycheck. Um, and now that's if I can even get it. Um, we will see. We will see. But it is what I'm making these videos for. So, okay, 1 second. See something off screen over here. So that's what that's looking like. Um, Also, need to really put some time into my own pizza place. Um, I have been looking at some stuff. I got to just start finding storefronts. Pretty much everything else falls into that once I have the space, once I know what I'm looking at. So I think that's what I really need to start sitting down and doing. Obviously, that won't happen tonight or probably in the next 2 days, although who knows? Maybe I can spend a little bit of time um, at work if it's slow, just looking at storefronts at different websites or whatever, just seeing what's out there and in what location and things that I can research when I have more time. So once I have that space, then I can really start figuring out what exactly I need to do for Slice Shop, sit down restaurant kind of thing from there. Because I do have a couple of different ideas. I gotta stop kicking this thing and shaking the camera. Let's see. I did not get the guitars done yet. I have completely fallen off on these things. I really need to get back in it. Again, I don't think it's going to be today or tomorrow, but I think Wednesday I get out a little bit earlier. Um, and Thursday I get out pretty early. Plus I have all day Friday. Saturday I'm working from 9 a.m. until 3 a.m. So that's going to be difficult. But then I have Sunday off, but I'm probably just going to sleep all day Sunday. Um, and then I pretty much have to do the same thing the next week. I don't have such a long double, um, but I will have a pretty long week. The next week is 50 hours, kind of spread out weirdly. Hopefully after that, my schedule kind of fixes itself back to the 9 to 5 Monday through Tuesday or Monday through Friday thing, and I will be able to do this other job as a second job part time just on Saturday mornings. But then again, I don't know if I get this head pizza chef job, then I'll just have to take that and move on. See. Um, but yeah, I mean, I'm honestly not too. It seems like really good money, but past that, it doesn't seem too promising. But never judge a bush book by its cover. We'll have to check this. What is this kitty cat? But I won't know about anything more about that until Thursday. I figure since I have this here, what I would like to do, since I'm going to be up for a little bit working on this, is why does DaVinci keep doing that? I'm going to be up for a minute working on this. So I figured I'd just launch the live stream and I can kind of well, I'm going to be real. I don't think I ever need any of. So we're just going to completely get rid of all of the sound. I'm using DaVinci, by the way, in case anyone is wondering. All right, we come up to here. What we got going on? We got some milk coming out. I think for this, let's zoom in a little bit here. What happens? Okay. See, I don't know if I like this as much, though. I think I'd rather do it like this. Can I also... That's not bad. I like that. All right. What if I bring this back? Just fuck. Is that really where it starts? So this take the dough out. I actually like to be pretty delicate in this. It might not seem that way, the way I'm kind of stabbing that thing right there, but believe me, that's a lot more than most people do. I don't like to tear it out at all. So I think, again, we're going to come here, and what was this one? 90, 240. So let's bring this up to 240 as well. Huh? What the fuck happened there? 240. Bingo. Boom. Boom. Wait. Oh, no, 224. I see. My bad. Oh, no. Well, this is easy because this I'm just going to go. -90. Bingo. This, 2, 4. Why not just make my life as easy as possible? And then, was there a pitch? Did I do a pitch? It was -70, huh? -70. Can I also... Well, I guess I don't know yet. Let's watch from here. Let's see what happens. So, for one, I want to make a whole ring. Alright. We got a nice circle looking right here. To the crust the best that I can. And I'll make a slight little bit of a border. So we use the bottom as the... So I'll flip it over first so that that was the bottom of the dough, and I make one crease in it for the crust, one crust crease. Then I flip it over, make a second one, really indent that crust, and make sure that I have just that kind of pinched off. Then we're going to stretch it to the right size. And you'll see where it's actually getting stretched is kind of closer to the crust and not in the center. That's why I'm letting it kind of slap on the wood there, so that gravity stretch out that middle too much. So this is what the bottom will be. So I'm taking a little bit of extra flour and just any place that's a little sticky, hitting that. Get this into a nice round shape. This is going to be the low moisture cheese. It's a whole milk, which means that it's going to spread a lot easier. So you do a whole lot of it. You'll see my technique for this is to put maybe a little bit extra down, then kind of spread it out to get it nice and even, and then whatever's extra, I'll take off. I really like to make sure that I take a good deal of this off if there is any extra, because this one's going to be a pepperoni, and that's going to be a little extra greasy as is. So I don't need there to be a lot of extra cheese. This is a fresh mozzarella. Big thing with this, um, according to the guy that designed these pizzas, is he doesn't want any of the mozzarella to touch once it melts. So I like to give it a nice little bit of distance. Again, this is for the pepperoni, so I tend to like make these little smaller cubes when I go for the margarita, or rather the cheese pie. I got into an argument with a guy that was managing one place because he claimed that it could be a margarita pizza that we were making because it was large like this. But that wasn't the problem. The problem was that we weren't using the buffalo mozzarella. You have to. Obviously, I don't worry about getting the sauce out all the way to the sides as much on this one. They like this swirl pattern, but I know that I'm going to have the pepperoni to really make the crust with, or define the crust with, so I go with that. Yeah, he was. This guy was so adamant about that. He's like, if you talk to a European, they wouldn't call this a margarita pizza. I'm like, well, an Italian maybe wouldn't call it a margarita pizza, but a European, like every European that I meet that's not Italian, calls every cheese pizza a margarita pizza. They call everything a margarita pizza. I don't know what the fuck this guy's talking about. Still lives rent free in my head. So there's pepperoni, getting good placement on this all over the place. Now, what I'm going to need to figure out with this, well, one, do I want to come out a little bit? So I can at least get the whole pizza, I suppose. I think that before I edit any more of this, I want to make sure that this is all right. See, I don't think I need any of that. What if all right, so this part right here, I think I can just speed this up. So nothing happens this whole time till about right here. So what if we brought this to here? Stop. All right, let's go to this. Okay, let's change the speed. What happens when I do that? Ooh, okay, okay, all right. Now, what I can do, all right, so what happens here? Or do I just cut this and just go into the next one? I think I just do that. Now, I think the only other thing that I want to do here is I want to move it back just a little bit so that if need be, I can do a transition or something there and show that there was some sort of like switch that happened, like time lapse. All right, let's bring this back down here, recalibrate. Bring her in, bring her in. What we got going on? Let's bring this a little bit further down. What are we making? None of this seems very important. This is going to be the next part that we're probably going to want to speed up. We'll just wait till it catches up. We don't need any of this, it looks like. So it looks like we're taking this whole bit here. And we're saying goodbye. So let's move this up. Let's move this way up here. Let's go through this whole thing. That's the sauce. Boom, boom. So again, that's just bringing the paddle back. It doesn't look like that starts for a minute. Anyways. Ooh, we're way back there. All right. Boom. Let's bring it in. Let's bring this guy right up here. What we got going on right here? What's up with this whole bit? Is there anything that happens? Nothing? There's nothing this whole time. All right, good. We're going to get rid of this too. Cut. Who's next? This guy? Bam. All right, let's bring it up. All right, see, that's not good. I want that maybe. There we go. Let's see what that transition looks like. See, that's smooth. That almost, you can almost tell. That's nice. All right. So it looks like I could also take this bit, cut, bring that bit in. Oh my god, it's after 11. I gotta go to fucking bed. Looks like I forgot to toss that pizza on camera. Oh, so this is the fun of editing. Yeah, I think we'll get rid of this part too, whatever's going on here. So I think again right here. Oh my God, really fucking. Cut. Cut. Shit. Have to through some of this. It's fucking boring because I don't have any music or anything I can play right here. I don't think it's. You know, it's like you don't want to get copyrights and shit. I guess it's. Cut that. This. Okay. Oh, God, is there anything useful? There we go. Got it right there. It's none of that. All right. Here's the thing. I'm here and I have all of this. So I think, that's a lot. Yeah, I think I'll come back to this, but that's a lot of work done for one day. All right. Anyways, boom. I'm tired. I gotta go to sleep. I'll see you guys tomorrow at some point. It probably be a later stream because I am not getting home until probably after 9 tomorrow. But yeah, I hope everyone has a good night, and I'll see you tomorrow. Peace.